Hi everyone. I was going to do this on my laptop, but unfortunately I need some special streaming software or something. Let's see if I can do something here. So once again, I'm on my phone. But this is basically going to be kind of a full moon reading, and I know that some people aren't here yet, and I'm very sorry that it took me a little while to figure this out. Let me have a look and see. Just making sure I've got everything. 1 second. So Mercury retrograde has been a thing for me at the moment. And thank you for your patience during Mercury retrograde. Hi Jamie. Oh, you've been waiting all day. I'm so sorry that I've been a bit late. I really am. But as you may know, Mercury retrograde. So yeah, I hope everyone's been fine. Look at my hair. Oh my gosh. I have brushed it. It just will do whatever it wants to do. So I hope everyone's had some good news over Mercury retrograde. This Taurus moon is probably going to be a little bit heavy for some people. It may make some people a bit frantic. Hi. But the point of this reading was just to connect with you again, to say hello. Hopefully I will be able to make some software on my laptop, which is secondhand already, so you know, it may work, may not. And just to kind of touch base with you. Ashley, hello. I am, by the way, oh, sorry, my light's gone off. I am going to be talking to you guys and answering questions shortly in the middle of the reading. I'm going to do Taurus first, Taurus full moon information first. Then I'm going to be doing just kind of a Q&A, or if you want me to pull a card for you, I will happily do that, because so many of you support me, so many of you are there for me, and hello North Wales, beautiful part of the country. So yeah, I think that there's going to be a little bit of a Q&A after, but I will see if you ask me, Ashley, later on, I should be able to get to you. All right, so just for updates and stuff, my website is has overgone some kind of titivation, shall we say. And sorry, I just need to shift a bit. So the website's undergone a little bit of titivation. It's got some new readings on there, including a 3-card reading now, which is basically something that a lot of you have asked for. So if you want a question answered within 24 hours, do the 3-card reading and I can do that for you. It's a lot easier for me and probably quicker for you to get that reading. So I have that option now. Again, to the newcomers, sorry about this. I don't exactly know why my hair's decided to do this. I may decide to pin it up in a minute. I'm not sure. If it annoys me, I will. So there's that. And I'm also back on Etsy. So I'm back on Etsy, and basically I'll link it down below when this is actually up and running, because it was a very quick turnaround. 1 minute I was on my laptop, the next minute I have to go on my phone. So I'll be doing that link down below for you for my Etsy shop if you want to support me on there, because I know sometimes a friend of mine actually mentioned it, some people are a bit wary about going to personal websites, which I understand, and I want to respect that. So if you want to go to my Etsy shop, I will link that down below. So I've seen some people in the USA and Egypt, and wow, thank you for tuning in and saying hello to me. It must be late in Egypt, right? Wow. Okay. So without further ado, I've got the Fairy Tarot here. Also, I would encourage you guys, I know you can't do this if you're watching this on playback, and for that I'm really sorry, but I do feel that if you want to get to know each other in the comment section, if you're in the live chat, please do. I always love to breed community, maybe not the right word. I always want to encourage community. So I'm going to be doing the Fairy Tarot. I'm just going to be shuffling off camera because technology, man. to ask what the full moon energy in Taurus would like to bring in. And again, if you want me to answer any of your questions later on, I'll be happy to do that, whether it's a personal question or whether it's just a reading for yourself. All right, so these are going to be for the Taurus new moon energies. Okay. Okay, you've got 8 of Cups first of all. I know you can't. I'm using my laptop as my light right now. It's a brief explanation. There's a light bulb stuck in my bedroom light. Oh, thank you. I have an issue with my smile sometimes. It's just a Scorpio thing, I think. But there's an issue with my light bulb up there. We haven't been able to get it out. Thank you, Kathy. It's always nice to be complimented, and I can't get it out. And so this has kind of been why everything's been dark or reliant on daytime. So I don't have a lamp either, because that lamp downstairs broke, so that lamp might make a retrograde place havoc, I have to say. So the 8 of Cups, or the 8 of Summer, reads, I don't know whether you can see it the right way around or whether this has reversed it, but it reads, the desire for a more meaningful life, realizing it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. Your Scorpio rising and people hated me in school. Is that normal? No. You know, if I'll get to that in a bit. But the Taurus new moon brings forward a sense of letting go and release, as well as being practical about the life changes that you want to make. I feel like with this one, again, I channel more now than read the literal meaning. Looking at the Taurus energy and seeing how it is, it's very kind of light green. The way that it's being presented to me at the moment is more to do with how it feels to be loved and how it feels to be in the heart center, how it feels to be very connected to oneself. If there's anything within yourself you're not happy with, absolutely feel free to walk through that. Again, I'm not a fan, shall we say, of the theory or the advice to just let it go. Letting it go is a process. Letting it go is something that you need to do in order to connect within yourself and recognize that this is something that you must do in order to better yourself. It's not just something you can snip a cord and that's it. For instance, if you've noticed that your friends are drifting away from you, if you've noticed that there's been a change, then you second guess yourself. And you're like, oh, it's just because I'm in a mood, or it's just because of blah. No, it's not. There's something within that that is kind of saying it's all right to walk away. It's all right to change. It's all right to take that step away from these people because they're stepping away from you. And you may be hurt sometimes. It could also be a job or something like that. It could be that you're trying to you know, it could be something to do with the feeling of what's coming through. Yeah, it's something with the feeling of, you know, generosity and generous connections with yourself. Be generous with yourself. And this isn't just for Tauruses. This is a Taurus full moon. Probably didn't put that on there because it was such a rush to get on here. But there is a feeling I get at the moment that you are going through a lot. We're all going through a lot. So some of you may be going through a loss the same as I am. Some of you may be going through, as I've just seen, preparing to move abroad. Some of you may be going through a lot of different stages. So I feel as though this is just a general feeling of we're going through a change. Literally, we're going through a change. Hello, Angel Wisdom. Nice to see you here. So yeah, we're going through a change, and I feel like it's just natural to want to hang on to certain things or to be convinced that it can't possibly be happening to you. Because Taurus are fixed signs, so Taurus is a fixed moon, but it's also saying it's all right. It's okay. I just want to get another card as well. Five of Cups. So this is basically saying trust. Yes, you can have a reading. I'm just going to do this after this one. I didn't mean that to sound a bit weird, but yes, we are going to do one card readings for people. Trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others. What have I just been saying about people? If you feel like they're drifting away from you, there's probably a reason for that. You're probably getting your social circle down so it can expand again with the right people, or you're getting your particular area down so you can expand again. So remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, focusing on that which frightens or worries you. Sometimes that which frightens or worries you will actually get you into a sort of, how to put it, it'll get you into a sort of headspace where you can see the edge of your comfort zone. You can see the edge of where you may find something exciting. I think it was David Bowie maybe that said the quote where that which lies outside your comfort zone, that's where you make and create the best stuff. Not just going, yes, I know how to do this. It's when you challenge yourself, when you get scared, not literally going around walking in a dodgy area at night, but just, you know, maybe something that you haven't really dealt with before. It could be something that this Taurus moon is coming down to challenge you with, and it's coming down to give you this feeling of go deep and be your own person, if that makes sense. Go down and be your own person. Go down and secure yourself. For instance, I'm just going to share this as an anecdote to back up something that they're telling me. It's more along the lines of when I was in a bathroom the other night. It was in an old building, and you know, you hear this ghost stories of, you know, going into a bathroom or into an old house and then suddenly you feel a presence behind you and you get scared in the mirror and all this kind of stuff. And I've never had it happen to me, but this time I did have it happen to me. And it was when I was in a situation where I was feeling quite delicate and confused and about this behavior of these people, and you know, I wasn't sure what to do. And that was kind of when it drew up this feeling of, you have a connection, a psychic gift. It was kind of a reminder of me that somebody, it wasn't bad, but it was somebody there kind of reminding me. It was a woman. I remember feeling that. It was in the ladies, so I'd hope it would be. But it would be this feeling of, you're all right, you're okay. There's something more happening around you than the sum of the people that you may have in front of you. And I think that's kind of what this Taurus energy is. This Taurus new moon, full moon energy is. There's something more happening than maybe you know about. I'm just going to illuminate myself again. There's something happening that maybe you'll be scared by. If somebody tells you who they are by how they react to you, how they're talking to you, take them at face value, believe them. Don't think, oh, well, you're all right, you know, there's somebody nice under there. Take that information, because they will let you in. They will definitely tell you who they are by the way they act around you. They could say, oh, I love you, like you're my soul partner, I absolutely adore you, and then they could forget you exist for 5 weeks. Does that sound like somebody who thinks the absolute world of you, who would move heaven and earth for you? No. I know I got a little bit thing, but this is the kind of Taurus is like, set your boundaries, recognize when people are drifting away, and it's okay to kind of shift it. And I also feel at the moment that people are impatient for change. People are impatient for, you know, I want it now, because we live in an instant gratification world. But I do also feel like you're not losing any time. It's fine. Just carry on doing what you're doing and being authentic in yourself. And that's actually going to be something that you can probably take forwards into the near future. So, my hair is getting annoying. If you have a question, either about tarot reading, or about yourself, or about anything, drop it down and I'll do what I can until my phone battery decides to run out, which may not be that much longer, but okay. Am I single? Now, is that any of your business? Okay, so I understand that there was a question from Ashley, and I hope that she is still around, because I can't scroll back on this phone. Nunu, will the ex come back soon? She's gonna pin up her hair. Yes, I did. Should we? Hang on. I'm really sorry about this, guys. Okay. I'm gonna draw a card. Okay. No. About the ex. The message I got is it's happening. I don't know whether you can see this. The message I got is it's happening. There is a change that needs to happen though. Not on your side, but on your ex's side. There's something that they need to understand. Something that they need to get to grips with first before any possibility of a reunion could happen between you. There's a maturity that seems to be coming in here. So I feel like this is something that he needs to do, or the ex needs to do. I don't know. I think you should move, as to move forward. What they're showing me is you more walking your own path anyway. And then if they're meant to be, they will meet you on that path. I hope that makes sense. Okay. You're moving soon. Are you going to move soon, Kathy, away from what no longer serves you? Let me just do an actual tarot card for you, my lovely. Okay. Again, if the chat goes too fast, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to just take my time and roll up and down and see what I can find. She always comes. Here's Bella. Okay, Kathy. You got the Hermit card. So with this, I understand that you're trying to move away from what no longer serves you. The Hermit, again, what I was talking with before is about your social circle shrinking and the connection shrinking and maybe people falling by the wayside. Yes, you are going to move away from it. But that will only become from you going inwards and you seeing what is your own inner truth and then generating that truth into reality by living it each day. So it feels like, yes, you're going to move forwards from whatever has been holding you back. But the feeling that I'm getting is that you can actually change as you move forwards by, almost like having this light bulb inside and then letting it through. So I hope that helped you. Thank you, Jamie. All right. So I'm just trying to scroll back. Sarah! I hope that's my Sarah and not just a random Sarah. I hope that's my Sarah. If you're my Sarah, comment. Okay. Who is next? Homer. I hope you're here, Homer, as well. All right. So you've been looking for a job for a long time. Could I see if there's any offer for you soon? Okay. Well, they already said yes. So there you go. Actually, let's have a look. Seven of Spring. Your efforts are going to pay off, but you're going to have to fight for it. Be assertive. Don't back down for what you believe and courageously stand up for yourself. So if somebody, for instance, comes along and offers you much less than you want, you don't have to settle for that. So I do feel that you are going to get offers, but you are going to be tested or challenged by the offers that you get. I will go on to Taurus singles in just a second. The Leo connection. The immediate answer I got was it's complicated. So 6 of Spring. Wow. So 6 of Wands. Is it worth holding on to? I think you're gonna, the phrase that came up on this card is smart choices. Yeah, smart choices. You may be fundamentally different on the outside, but inside I feel like there's some connections going on. There's some inner connections. So that could be something that you're actually needing to find with this person, because I feel like they're all up front a lot of the time. Emerald Empress. Let's have a look. It's my Sarah. Okay. I'm sorry, there's so many things that this phone will not keep up with it. I'm sorry. Really trying to embrace my spiritual ascension. This is the Emerald Empress, and I am struggling with fear and anxiety. What advice from Spirit can you provide me to overcome roadblocks? So, spiritual ascension. I'm just holding on to the tarot cards. I don't know why. Sorry, I just realized it just went like that. Okay. I'm just focused on roadblocks and fear and anxiety. I think what you need to do is figure out why you are experiencing the fear and anxiety. Is it because you're worried about seeing the world differently when you reach a certain spiritual ascension? Is it something that you feel like you're not ready for or don't deserve? That, by kind of looking at if it is something that you don't feel like you're ready for or don't feel that you deserve to do, or worried about if you're going to see ghosts at every turn, or if you're going to see things that you'd rather not see, I think that's something that you may need to look at. It also depends on what kind of spiritual practice you're going into, what kind of energies you want to work with, what kind of energies you experience as well. Sorry, I need to get used to this thing. Sarah, my Sarah, will I be entering any contracts before the end of the year? Winky face. Let's have a look. Thank you, Jamie. Contracts for Sarah. Winky face. I hope that helps you, Emerald Empress. I just want to remind people that I have Etsy now, and I have 3 card readings on my website, which I could not link below because. But if you want to email me, it's lauriantarot@gmail.com. And I can set you up with a 3 card reading within 24 hours because I'm bored all day. And I would love to do some spiritual guidance for people. And I would love to talk to people and give you answers to the questions that you really want answers to. Okay, so Sarah, you got 2, Sarah, because it loves you so much. Wow. Yes. So you have the 8 of Wands. I hate that this is back to front for me. I have 8 of Wands, stress that comes from having many things happening at once, but there will be a sudden event or change that will give you successful multitasking, which, as I know you personally, I will testify to the fact that you are very successful at multitasking, even though you do yourself down. And then you have the 3 of Autumn or Pentacles, which says, follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do. You are going to be compensated for your creative talents. And I think that means a validation. I think that means a validation that your creative talents are deserved, needed, wanted in the world, and that somebody believes in you enough to actually back you up there. Sorry, I just saw a reflection in the corner of my eye and something was moving behind me. Maybe I have a visitor. Okay, let's have a look. I'm scrolling back again. This phone. All right. Moving to Spain, the divine Mrs. Jones. You are divine, Mrs. Jones. You are divine. Right. Already I'm seeing lots of oranges, and I don't even know whether they have oranges in Spain. Like proper oranges that they grow. Four of Autumn. Manage your resources wisely in the move. Achieve a balance on how you spend and save and where you save and spend money. Help out those along the way. So yes, I do feel that it's going to be fruitful, but it will take some time to balance it out. So it may be an issue where you have to decide where you spend money and where you save it, and make some frugal decisions before you find the actual fruitful, again, oranges, I don't know why, thing coming through. Thank you for the compliments. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Awesome GT is looking for a job and marriage proposal. Ooh, okay, let's have a look. Hello, everybody new who's joined. Marriage proposal. And a new job and career. Oh, you have contracts coming in. Weird, because Sarah just asked about contracts. Take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end, fair and objective decisions. So yes, you are going to have a job contract, a job proposal. And you're probably going to have a romantic one, but I think the job comes first. Job and career seems to be coming in first for you. So yes, you can ask a question. Absolutely, I'm going until my battery conks out. Okay. Ashley, finally, hello. Sorry about this delay. So can I tell Taurus on Gemini moon? I'm Gemini moon as well. Hello. Taurus, Scorpio rising. You don't know why people hated you in school. You know what? I don't think it's anything to do with your Scorpio rising, your astrology. People in school are dicks. Shocker. If you are a spiritual person, if you are, for instance, an old soul, if you are somebody who is a little bit odd, a little bit different, if you move away from the norm, so to speak, you're automatically going to get some pushback from people who want to absorb the norm and who fear somebody different. So if you already have that connection, like your Scorpio rising, I'm Scorpio sun, it has nothing to do with that, but Scorpios are obviously a bit into the weird. We're normally older people, soul-wise. We can also be weird. I mean, I was always the loner at school. I never actually had the best friend, and it's only now, as I'm, in the world and I'm talking to people and the invention of the internet, that is where I'm finding my friends. I'm finding my soul people. I'm finding my clan. I'm finding the people that mean more to me than anyone in school ever has. So I think that it's all part of your journey. And if people hate you in school, it doesn't matter. I hope it's not buffering too much. Stop it, Mercury retrograde. Stop it. But yeah, it doesn't matter if it's something that you're, going through or trying to figure out for yourself, or, it's something that you go through, I think. Scrolling back, sorry guys if I look a bit strange. Will he come back at the rest of 2019? I believe I did answer you. I said that he's got some growing to do. And I really hope I can get a charger. 1 second, guys. I'm just going to try and find if I can have a charger somewhere. Okay. I've got one. Now how do I use it? That's the question of Le Century. I'm going to have to light myself from another position, which may be over here. But I've still got people who want answers to readings, and so I'm trying to do this. I should do ghost stories like this. Okay. See, this is why you have a tidy room. Because if you don't have a tidy room, you get things like this, and tarot cards, and candles, and stuff flying everywhere. Hello. Right, so I'm just going to put this on charge. You know when you get all these really traditional, well not traditional, but really impressive tarot readers online, and they're all really fancy, and they do all this kind of stuff. Yeah, that's not me. So let's have a look. You were tuning in for ghost stories? Well, that's good to know. All right, so where are we? Samantha contacting you. What month? Just 1 second. Whoa. Okay, so this must mean something because I've just shuffled twice and the 4 of autumn came up. So maybe we're in autumn now, so the 4th month of autumn, but I don't know whether we have 4 months in autumn. And also June came out, but I think that's too late. Fingers. Right. Will things settle for you for the end of the year, Jamie? Yes, they will. I've just pulled one card. King of Summer. Yes, they will. It's going to be an emotional journey. It's going to be slightly tense at some points. But yes, you'll be absolutely fine. They say that you're probably going to have some excellent advice from somebody who really wants to support you and who wants to offer you advice, someone who wants to be very there for you. Oh, Emmy, you're having an exam next week. Sending you so much. All right. So much luck, should I say. Finish a sentence, Lorian. That'd be good. Okay, so you're going to be fine. You need to be strong, patient, self-sufficient. Make sure that you've got the plan in your head. Don't worry too much about it. You're absolutely fine. Sorry, this went a bit wobbly. Now is the time to focus on your career, so it's definitely the right time to take exams. And again, it's kind of like being clear with your position, clear with your emotions, clear with how you want to present the information within the exam. So they want you to be very clear, straight to the point, not wordy, and yes, you'll be fine. Right, Angel Wisdom. You've been sensing an important communication coming in this week. Clarification. Again, if any of you want a personal one-on-one card reading, I can do it within 24 hours for you. Just email me, lauriantarot@gmail.com. I'll put all the information in as soon as this is done. And I hope you're still here, Sarah, but I don't know whether you are. Not any ghosts, by the way. A communication coming in. Communication coming in. Okay, you have something. They're saying don't worry too much about this, but this is going to be quite important. You've got the 8 of Winter, and yeah, there's something they're saying about giving you confidence and feeling like there's a lot of emotion or a lot of what are they called, information coming into you. There's something that you have to take a moment to process what the information is giving you and how you interpret that information. So for instance, if you are looking into something in particular, you'll need to probably, you need something about the information. You're going to have to take a step back and just process maybe before you respond or make a proper decision or something like that. I hope that helps, because that's kind of the information that was coming in for me. Ah, good. Everyone's still here. Is it likely you will achieve this specific goal? Let's have a see. You have the Chariot. So yes, you will complete your goal, but it's success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, which I'm sure you have. Celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. Yes, you will achieve your goal. Simple. Yay. I love those ones. You have a lady. Oh, there's always a lady. This must be really boring for some of you, watching me trying to work a phone. Okay. You have this lady who has been helping you with studies. Your question is, does she want you to date her, or does she want you to be her man? The one I got for your question, I believe, was the Queen of Swords. So no. She is very straight down the line. She is very, very important to herself. She is an internal singleton. She is very about the intelligence and about the connection, the communication. So I doubt that she would want a romantic relationship, because she's Queen of Swords. So she's very straight down the line. Oh, the Chariot came out in your personal reading too. That's really interesting. Okay. One more for Jamie then. Will your Leo reach out before the year ends? You got the Chariot as well, which is really weird because I've just shuffled and cut. So possibly. I'm just going to do a clarifier. Also, let me know if you'd like me to do one of these again. Maybe for new moon or the next full moon, once a month or twice a month. Because I used to do these more regularly. So you have the 10 of Wands. What was your question again? Will they reach out before? Yeah, new moon party. Will they reach out before the end of the year? I think they've got a lot on their plate, or maybe you have a lot on your plate as well. They're saying that there's needing for help from others. All work and no play. Being weighed down by too many responsibilities. I feel like after the holiday season expands and ends, I do feel actually that you will probably, you'll probably hear from them after the holiday season. That's what I'm feeling anyway. Yeah. Well, it's been lovely speaking to you and connecting with you all again, and just kind of chatting around and seeing all of you, because sometimes I miss your comments because obviously YouTube has got this new thing, and if you haven't already, make sure you click on the subscriber notification, because they're hiding videos basically. A lot of readers I know, they have their videos hidden because of various stuff, and it's really disappointing. And I want everybody to support their favourite readers. So if I'm amongst your favourite readers, please do consider liking, sharing, all that supportive stuff. And also I would say, yeah, I've got a website update. Like I said, got Etsy now, and I have 3 card readings, which you can get within 24 hours. Yeah, I really do love connecting with you guys, and I hope to do it again soon. I may do it on a topic next time. I may do it on witchy stuff and spells and my experiences with spells, if anybody has any questions about that, or tarot itself, because I know I'm more intuitive and I may have a different way of doing it than other readers. And yeah, if you would like any information, please do give me a bell. Well, email me. Lorian Tarot, just like my YouTube name, gmail.com for readings, anything else. Or you can wait until I found all the links and posted them below this reading whenever it uploads. Yes, I really crap at summing up readings and things like this and saying goodbye because I hate saying goodbye. So all I will say is after midnight for me, wherever you are in the world, I hope you have an absolutely beautiful, wonderful time ahead and the rest of the week. I'll hopefully do this again on the new moon. The next reading that's coming up is thank you, Jamie. The next reading that's coming up is Messages from Your Higher Self, pick a card reading, which I have taken probably 2 weeks to do because of various things. But yeah, the next one is higher self readings and higher self connections. So hopefully it won't be as hectic as this one on the next new moon, but we'll be outside of Mercury retrograde, I hope, and I can actually talk to you properly and remember to use this finger. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being wonderful. I love you all. Sending you kisses, hugs, and thank you for being here. I hope things go really well for you. I've got lots of sparkles in my eyes, so I'm now going to say good night, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Sending you so much love. Goodbye.